It's always nice to have a little hedge there, but you don't want to just be hedging just to be hedging. You feel me? You want to hedge, but also make sure that there's a possibility that both of your, both positions, both sides of the hedge could actually work. Like, you feel me? Instead of just, because if you're just hedging like one side against the other, like you're not making nothing. You're just gonna be break even or flat on the day. But if you could hedge and also hedge, but have both sides of the hedge actually work and be profitable, you know what I mean? That's something else. And as of now, like, I've hedged already. One side of my hedge has worked, and I already freaking went ahead and closed out the position and took my gains. So now I'm just chilling, waiting on the other side to work. So half of it's done already. Purchase price, earnings date, PE ratio. I guess you wouldn't have a PE ratio or a market cap on like options. All right, look. So we got Apple has now bounced off VWAP, broken above the 120 and the 9 EMA. And look, that happened while we were seeing some weakness. But this is the 2 minute. So let's go to the 5 minute so we can get a more accurate representation of what each one's doing at the same time. And see, this is what I was talking about. Look, you can see a heavy tank off the SPY and the Qs. But notice, when they're tanking, Apple's just consolidating. And that's why I took that trade. I've seen it. I've seen some inconsistency. You know, as traders, that's what you want to see. That's what you need to take advantage of. You need to see some inconsistency and volatility. Without any volatility, there's no moves. There's no moves to trade. And then when you're dealing with derivatives, you want to see obviously volatility, but also some inconsistency. You want to take advantage of the inconsistencies in the market. And this tape in level 2 is for Apple. Whatever chart's right here in the top left, that's gonna be the tape. And you can hear like the lawn man out there, bro. So making all kind of noise. I'm gonna put on some music. Look at Apple. Apple gets over the 120. That trade pretty much worked too. And we're getting there. It's in the green. And if you can see Apple get over the 120, and look at Nvidia trying to get back up there to the top of the high of day and make new highs. So that's also good for my stock sell position. So if we can see some bullishness rip right now, I'll be decent. I can go ahead and be done trading for the day. And this beat I made like 5 years ago, bro. Now my trizzies on the Apple Lizzie is in the green Izzy. All right, we're looking good. Now we just need to see some bullishness come right now. We just need to see this thing rip, bro. So I can go ahead and be done trading for the day. And look, this was the top of the range earlier for Apple. I mean, this was the high. And if we're just talking about top of range, it would be this, 149, 149.11. But I believe if we get up there, we can possibly break above it and at least get up to red to green. So like my first price target would be this 149 right here, 149.11. Probably scale out one there or two or most, and then, you know, save a piece for up here to red to green. But there we go. That's what I was looking for. You know, it's some bullishness, right? Look at that thing. Ripped above the 120. A new candle opened above. So look, here's the top of the range right here. So what we want to be watching closely right now is what the Qs and the SPY do. And if the Qs and the SPY don't reject hard and sell off, then we can expect Apple to break above this and at least get up here. Like right here, 149.50. And then above that, you got previous close, like red to green. But look at this increase in volume on the SPY. Look, the SPY is up there, increase in volume. Q's making new highs. So I'm up 12% on my Trizzy on Apple. We rejected, but we got above it. And look at the SPY. Look, the Q's are making new highs. Look at this volume, 1 million shares. So let's give it a little bit more time. Now, SOXL is having trouble, but I feel like if we can get Apple to go ahead and break above this resistance right here, and looking at the SPY and the Qs, they're edging up there. So if they edge up and then we get Apple above that, then I feel like SOXL can probably more than likely break above this handle right here, this 1337. We're seeing some weakness coming in. Like I was up, I think 15 or 20% on my Trizzys on Apple. Now we've seen, look at this, like they're dumping on it. But I mean, up here at the top of the range, you feel me? You would expect to see that because that's going to be a profit target for a lot of people. But let's see if after they're done taking profits, can it continue? And look at DWAC. DWAC's back at VWAP. Now look at that. Bullish pattern right there. Consolidation. Rip. Next candle opened above the previous candle. And it's a higher low. And now we're trying to put in another higher low. But notice, we're seeing some rejecting and some weakness on the SPY at this previous close. And the Qs just at the top of the range. They didn't get the previous close yet. Even with all that, look at what Apple's doing. It's just basically basing. And now I'm up 8% on the contracts. At one point, I was up like 15 or 20%. But it's fine because I believe we can go up a little higher. But SOXL need to tighten up. But I mean, if we're being honest, with Nvidia stuck up here, not able to break out any higher, and AMD basically doing the same thing, like you can't really expect SOXL to really do anything. But like I said, if Apple, you know what I mean, breaks above this level and gets up here, along with the SPY and the Qs, that will inherently drag the semis up. And along with that, SOXL. Look at the SPY and the Qs. Look at Apple, right at that level. Up 10% on my Trizzy, yo. Doug, get off my, yo. It's just on a good big other hickey, yo. Look at DWAC, bro. Like DWAC ain't playing, bro. Trump ain't playing with y'all, bro. Look, that thing ran up, bro. That thing ran up from like 17% up to 30, bro. And it's still around 30, bro. And it just freaking ripped. Look at this. Look at DWAC. Look at this bullishness. Look, now we're at the top of the range. So it's either we freaking break out and head higher for more continuation of the bullishness, or we're range bound. Now, if we break out, I'll be decent. I mean, I'm already decent. Up 11% on the Trizzys, on the Apple Trizzys. My SOXL, I'm still like break even on. Bro, look at DWAC, bro. Damn, this thing about to rip, bro. I mean, it's too late. Like, once you see it, a stock make a move like this, bro, it's basically too late to be chasing it, bro. Like, if you try to get in right now, you're chasing. Even though that thing's ripping. I'd either be waiting for a healthy pullback or trying to fade it. It's just me, but I'm a little unorthodox. I come through and I used to sell, but now I sell stocks. Ooh, bars. Dog. They mad cause I'm a star. Dog. I see far in the fog. Cause you can't stop me. Dog, if I were you, just copy what I'm doing. Watch out for your friends, they haters, and they will ruin everything you doing. I keep the clip with 2 in. No. Let's just listen. Art, dog. It's just art. I'll have them come kick in my dough, dog. Up 12% on the trizzies. Used to be up 12% on the digi. Before that, it was the triple busy beam. And I come through, dog. I'm all about the cream. And I be solo. I don't need no team. I'm just different, bro. I am spitting, dog. Just listen, bro. And I like to glisten, bro. I come through and christen, bro. Your whole set. When I come through, I get the hose wet. And I'm a whole stepper. I come through, man, I'm spicy like pepper with a little salt. Then I come through, dog, cracking shit like a motherfucking fault line. I'm about mine. About to take my profits. Move 10% on the trizzy. Look, there's things like been chopping around up here at the top of the range, bro. You feel me? This is obviously a persistent resistance. Look, 1, 2, 3. Came up here, rejected, consolidated, and now we're trying to break above it, but it's looking like it's rejecting. And then my SOX L is not doing nothing. Look at SOX S at the bottom of the range, charging up. And then at the same time, you got NVIDIA range bound between 164.80s and 163.80s. Now you see this? Look like they're about to dump on Apple. See, I knew we were gonna reject. So let's see if it could be a healthy pullback. But look, NVIDIA just cracked that level that it was range bound in, and now SOX S is going red to green. The relationships, look, it's inverse. And I should have got out on my trizzies. Oh Lord. No, I'm only up 5%, bro. Alright, 6%. I seen a little flash, bro. That means we're about to see a little dash, bro. Why they mad? Cause I see a little cash, bro. Can you ask them? Because I have no idea. But I wouldn't understand. Cause you know that I'm real. I don't understand the haters, dog. They're mad cause I'm trying to get some paper, dog. And they mad that I am greater, dog. I'll see you later, dog. Oh Lord, my trizzies, bro. Oh, I should have cashed out up here, bro. Let's give it a second. We didn't break down the 120. Look at all these green prints. The SOX S is trying to break above VWAP right now. So that means this thing, look, SOX S is trying to break above VWAP. SOX L is trying to break down VWAP. Those things are like a mirror image of each other, bro. You just watch those two along with NVIDIA and AMD, and you could just trade those. Feel me? That's a strategy in itself. Apple gets back up here to the top of this range, where my Trizzies were at max gain, I'm just gonna go ahead and take profits and get out. I keep forgetting, bro, like that I don't want to swing these things. You feel me? And I don't have to, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Putting on a little bit more size now. Man, I don't work with no guys now. I be on the solo, I be on the dolo, and you a hodo, and everybody know though. And them J's you got on is Bobos. Dog, I will put up in bolo out on your head, bro. I don't give what they said, bro. Listen to the one that glistens, to the one that always completes his missions. Sucks, bro. They keep going with my stream, bro. But let me check Amazon to see what my stuff is. I'm gonna get set up ASAP. Wow, what happened to my beat, bro? Package is out for delivery. Look at Apple. Look at the SPY. Look at the Qs. And look at Soxel. They're all looking pretty identical. And NVIDIA as well. Look. But look at AMD. Identical as well, but looking a little more bullish. Only because those things were still red. This thing was already green and bouncing up, crossing over the 9. But look, like AMD is too high, bro. Like, grab some for the long term. Like, if you're gonna grab some AMD for the long term portfolio, when it was down there at 50, bro. And I said it. And I told you that I grabbed some. I don't want to grab too much though. Because even though we've been seeing a lot of bullishness, bro, like, I feel like we're still in a bear market. This bullishness that we're seeing is just bear market rallying. At least until we can get, when the inflation data comes out next month, and if it's still like going lower, then you'll see some bullishness come back in for real. Look at the SPY and the Qs. And Soxel, AMD has put in a nice bullish pattern, bounced decent off of VWAP. The next candle opened above the previous candle, which also happens to be on the 9, which is pretty bullish. NVIDIA tried to sell off a little bit, but previous close acted as a support. Only thing that's hurting it is it's rejecting off the 9. The long wick up, they're rejecting off the 9. And we're going into this dead time, bro. Actually, we're already in it. Bro, it's because I got started trading so late. The price action, but I'm not going to lie. Lately, there's been some price action during lunchtime. There's been some volatility. You know, they change it up, bro. Once everyone gets hip to the game, or like hip to certain strategies or, you know, certain indicators, they switch it up. And that's what I mean by you have to be able to adjust always. The only way you do that is by continuously working on your craft. Now my Trizzy, my Apple Trizzies are up 7.5%. Now 8%. So but we're looking pretty bullish right now, right? If you look at the overall market, like the SPY and the Qs, here's the beat that I was looking for. And then even Soxel tried to break down, bounced off of VWAP, candle opened above previous close and based. But if my Apple Trizzies get back up here, I'm just gonna go ahead and take profits. All right, look, Apple's back up there. It's not quite as high as it was, but look at Soxel. That's a bullish pattern. Look, higher low, crossing above the 9. So that makes me think we might be able to see something a little different this time. I think I got let me make sure I got a separate microphone track. All right, look, the Trizzies are up 10%. But look, that thing look like it want to break out. They're taking profits. But look at them green prints. Go with those green prints. Look at those green prints. The green and white. Look, it's breaking above that level. Look, the 149.11. Look, we're above it. Now the THESIS are up 12. Look at the SPY and the Qs though. Look, we've been up here before though. It's looking like we're looking a little more bullish. Look, 172,000 shares, 200,000 shares. Look, making new highs. Up 12% on the THESIS. I feel like I should just lock in profits. Look at the SPY though. I'll let it run as long as when the Qs get up here to previous close, I know that's definitely going to be a level. It's going to be a resistance. Look, the Qs are like made a new high. Ugh. Damn, why didn't I take the 12%, bro? That's something I need to work on. Like, I get to my price target, and then because I got to my price target, it like gives me more confidence that I'm going to be even righter and that it's going to run more. And that's why I find myself not getting out at max gains. But look, we're like trying to base on that level right there, the 149.11. Look, they were just back up. Look, up 10%. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take profits. Whoa. Almost just did a spread or something, bro. I would have been pissed. 10%. Let me out. All right, locked in profits on Apple. So now, all I got is SockZoll left. I'm 2 for 2, bro. Look, soon as I took profits, that the SPY just ripped and made a new high, and so did the Qs. It's all good though. You can't be mad for, never be mad at yourself for locking in profits, bro. Cause I still got this thing in the game, bro. This bullishness makes me just want to stay, like, let SockZoll run, bro. But look, this is where I'll say, right here, is gonna be your persistent resistance. 1333. Look, I got out of Apple like at the top of this range. Look, see where all those wicks are at? But really, I feel like the real resistance is here. 149.10. Like, Apple's above that right now in basing. If we can hold this level in base long enough, like, it can at least get up to previous close. And let's say the market's looking very bullish right now. Look at Tesla. Look at SockZoll. I'm at SockS. It's the inverse. Look, bottom of the range, trying to crack. Top of the range, trying to break out. Look, there's the actual like inverse, bro. Look, you see that wick? That's this wick.
That's a good one.
Look at Nvidia. Came down the previous close, bounced, crossed back over the 9, and now we're back inside this range right here. And AMD is just looking bullish as hell, bro. That thing hit the bottom of the range down here and never looked back. And that's why I say, like, you feel me? Let the range set in. So this would be about, 5-minute chart. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes, half hour after market open. You just wait, let the range set in, bro. And then make your trade. You feel me? That's what you gotta do, man. All right, look, SockZoll. So we're running into resistance. But notice up here where the previous close for the Qs, I just seen a flash. That means a dash is coming. I'm so hot. When I come around, dog, a rash is coming. What they eat, dog? A crash is coming. I'ma crash your shit. I'ma smash your shit. Excuse my French. I got a tool, dog. It's not a wrench. Always been a starter, never rode the bench. I've been at the top and the bottom and the trench. Like, I'd hate to see this thing rip right now after I just close it out. Look at Dwack, bro. Dwack's freaking doing something, my guy. But anyways, it's your boy E coming at you with some finance solutions. If you learned anything or found value in the content, don't be afraid to hit the like, sub, hit the bell, and get the hell over to my Patreon and Discord to sign up for that daily morning briefing and watch list, which gives you that edge, brethren. Peace.